the first game of the mini game. So.
He won the first game and then he got run over. So it's gonna definitely. PiKa has been thinking about this. Got to go back to the drawing board and everything like that because it was a strong start in the winners top 8 match, and but then like Doug just made those adjustments. He won like 6 out of the last 7 rounds to take the whole set, and so we're in for the rematch. And with those sets, with sets like that, you're always up for more games. You're always up for more rematches, more games, more set. And so we're about to get that right now. From the first to 3, it's losers final, game 1.
Let's go. Big counter hit here for PiKa.
Music in the game as well.
I think Steve would agree with you.
1-2-1. Down 4-2. Doug just trying to catch something with the timing. That great movement there from Doug as well. Just going around that down 4-1.
With the way that Doug plays and Steve in general, like he's gonna be able to stop you down if you're like that rush down type of player. You can't just go ham in Steve's face. So, compared to a lot of the other matches we've seen today where one player was kind of like throwing out that Pitbull style, I think Doug is able to like slow that down and make you play like an honest, straight up Tekken match.
Yeah, 100%. The threat of his counter hits and his timing and everything, especially when Doug's had such strong defense, right? He's not going to let you get away with things. So it does force you to play that solid style, and if PiKa can do that, that's the thing. He didn't do it the first time they played, but this time if he slows it down a little bit and starts to just play, poke for poke, this could be a very different set.
I feel like PiKa is kind of similar to it was the player Roger
Maxis,
where they're both just so fundamentally solid. Like I don't expect PiKa to drop combos. I don't expect him to miss opportunities and everything. Like we've seen a lot of impressive moments from PiKa today, jumping over wake up kicks, doing off the wall adjustments into more walls. So we can see more of that. I think it'll be a much closer set this time around. Time to winding down though.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're seeing here. Oh my gosh, the win button. Beautiful. Doug from Paris taking it with that rage drive after a very long 4th round.
And I think that 14-frame launcher for Steve in the form of the rage drive, an incredible tool for his kit. And I think we really saw Steve come into his own once he got that.
You have to acknowledge that rage drive. In the matchup, a lot of times, the players are just going to wait for Steve to burn it. They'll hold back until they see that rage drive because it is such a threat. The lows from Steve aren't that threatening to make you want to duck, make you want to sidestep at all. You're better off just sitting there waiting for it to come out to play it safe.
Yeah.
Then keep that in mind, in that end of life situation where one low will kill you, like you still don't want to duck because that rage drive is there.
Yeah, you still don't want to duck. It's crazy how threatening that Sonic Fang race drive is. Sonic Fang regular is already pretty beast,
Yeah, it's gone now. PiKa can win.
Yeah, now we can play.
10 seconds left. Back 3-2. Big whip, but no Sonic Fang.
Use the meter.
It's only -12. Oh, he just grabbed him. I didn't see that throw come out.
It genuinely, it's as though he just teleported to him and he was grabbing.
He manages to keep hold of those 2 bars on the though, and he's getting close to 3 now, so this is good for PiKa.
I think he was gambling. I don't think he was going to use it. I think he was planning on going into future rounds with big meter or not at all.
Yeah.
Here we go. He's got 3 bars.
Don't die with 3 bars. There we go. He uses 1.
Oh, and this is dead. He's going to get it. Yep.
Oh, this time Davis doesn't curse it.
Wow.
And 3 rounds there now for
That's
Doug.
Like, if you watch basketball, you see those guys shooting from half court, and you're like, is he going to make it? And did they always make the half court shot? That's what you're looking at. Like, every time he hits that combo, it's one of the harder combos to hit. Especially compared to how often you get opportunities to hit that combo. It's super hard, and there's so many chances to drop it. There are actually 2 chances to drop that hard combo.
Yeah.
And for Doug to never miss it, it's freaking scary.
The thing is, it's like Doug is so good for that combo. My commentator's curse wasn't powerful enough for him to drop it.
Oh man,
no curse is bad, bro.
He had a special beads on. No curse.
That is how good Doug's execution is. My curse can't touch him, right? So great showing there from Doug. Goes up 1-0. And he's firmly in the driver's seat right now. PiKa's gonna have to. I think this is where PiKa normally switches characters. I think when he loses a certain amount of games and Geese just looks locked down, this is where he starts to fiddle around with his characters. Like he could go to Leo, he could go to Eddie, he could pick Steve himself. I've seen him pick Steve mirror matches before against. I think he did against Nadaime. Didn't work out for him. He just might start going around with the fiddle around the character select screen.
Well,
right now.
his original character was Eddie, right? Before
Yeah,
Geese,
Eddie
so-
and Leo, I believe.
Yeah, so, in his Leo is strong as well. So I mean, he could go to it, but I just don't think he will. I think he will stick with the Geese here. But it wouldn't be a bad idea for him to switch character. I don't know. Doug has definitely got the read on his timing and just everything that he wants to do, and he's adapting well with what PiKa's changing up. So it's going to be tough.
Yeah, 110%. But maybe he just goes for the characters. Sorry, the stage switch here. Goes to Howard Estate and skips the intro. No, Twilight Punch too.
I mean, he's trying something new, right? He's trying to try something different.
See,
Have
what if you had said skips the intro and that was the one time you got it? What if you had cursed your own bad luck?
I think PiKa's just playing with me at this point.
Yeah.
Right, there we go. It is a first to 3, so still every opportunity here for PiKa to make the comeback. But he does need to get that match on the board.
What is interesting as well is, in the double KO series in the league leading up to it, PiKa actually beat Kalak quite a few times. So if PiKa does win this, he has a chance to actually take the tournament. But with Doug from Paris, such a huge obstacle standing in your way, are you even going to get there?
And that's what comes down to sometimes is the bracket luck. You might be rock and you might be able to beat the scissors, but you might never play scissors because you got to run into paper.
Yeah.
It happens like that sometimes.
I'm stealing that one.
Not a combo.
Nice 1+2 break. PiKa on the front foot now. Has the life lead. Oh!
Oh,
The duck cancels
duck.
now. The execution. Duck from Paris. I think that down 2 is a bit of an option set there. Just in case the high comes out. Very nice.
Yeah.
Back
Safe
3
play.
2.
1-1-2, nice. PiKa on the board.
Risky interrupt there from PiKa because if he was late, he would have got counter hit. So kept it safe with the 10 frame.
Yeah.
Alright, 1-2.
PiKa playing a bit of a slower game here. I think he's going to have to just accept the fact that he's going to have to try and out-poke Doug here. Not always go for the big stuff. The standing 2s, the back 3s. Just poking him out will be more successful for him.
So that's
That was really
a
sick.
so that's such a Herculean task. You have to out-poke Doug from Paris.
Yeah, no, it's not easy.
Oh, look at that whip punish here of the wild standing 1-2. Very smart. That's something you actually see Sephi Black do quite often. He'll sort of bait a whiff, backdash into duck, so he gets a nice wild standing punish, because that's where Miguel has very beefy wild standing punishment. And same for Steve as well. Wild standing 1-2 is a chunky 11 frame punish. That ending there in peekaboo.
Yeah,
Back
big
three,
up.
there's
Oh,
two.
here we go. Nice opportunity now for PiKa, and he's going to put Doug from Paris in the corner.
Yep.
Tech ball's out of there, though.
He worked his way out. A couple steps, side steps from Steve, and now he's got Geese on the wall.
But Doug has rage.
drive. Yeah.
Nice. Down forward 1.
Round 4. Fight.
Okay, PiKa. Just needs 1 more round.
And that was like one of the other options you can try against the race drive Sonic Fang is you can actually interrupt it. You can stuff it if you're willing to take that risk, but just like one slight timing mistake and you're going for a ride. PiKa right there was confident enough to kind of like throw out the mids, throw out the jabs, because he knew what was gonna happen, inevitably.
Yeah. This is a very solid round there for Doug. Nice. And we got final round now, but this is a huge, huge round because there's a difference between 1-1 and 2-0. All in this round, he's got 2 bars of meter to finish it as well. He uses 1.
There you go. He's gonna get
the pickle.
I can't curse him. I'm trying.
He's actively trying to make Doug lose. He wants to see final
Oh
game.
my gosh. Look at what I mean, PiKa just keeps ducking here right now. 1+3 throw broken by Doug. He has a big life lead right now. He just has to chill, especially against Geese. That could have been worse.
More there. That could have
Doug
been a
wouldn't have
launch.
to. Yep.
PiKa can do it. He does have meter. Maybe standing 2, maybe back 3. He's looking for both of those right now.
He gets the back 3.
Oh, the back 3 too.
That might have been Doug trying to punish the back 3 there because he's been drinking a lot and raging.
He did though.
I think it might
Deadly Rave.
be a no. I was
One
wrong by a
more.
lot.
Oh no. Oh, he ducked.
Oh my god.
The wall saved it.
Yeah.
Spag, what did I say? Spag, what did I say? What did I say?
Unfaithful, boy. Unfaithful. The walls.
The wall saved
Right, ready.
him from the best round ender in the game,
Exactly.
according to K.
Tried
It's down
it,
to
too.
1.
Like, I'm surprised it didn't work. It's been working all day.
Oh my god.
Even when down 2-1 doesn't help you out, but what else can you do? You know, it's the best round ender in the game.
But that is huge for PiKa, though. Like you said, Spag, that was the difference between 1-1 or 2-0. And in a normal set, that 2-0 would have lost him. So, you know, not having to deal with that mental block, not having to deal with that mountain to climb is huge for PiKa. And Doug now, like you said, Kwas, this is a different Doug from Paris. This is losers bracket, slightly tilted Doug from Paris. This is where he starts to make mistakes. So if PiKa can keep his composure and he can keep clutching it out with situations like that, he might be able to bring this back.
Yeah, he's got to keep his composure, man, because Doug is known to sometimes get a little bit emotional, right? He wants to get that run back with Kalak because I think he knows he could have won that in the winner's side, and he wants to have his opportunity to beat Kalak, right? But he does have to face PiKa here. You can't get too ahead of yourself. You have to think about what's in front of you, right? So this is now the situation where Doug needs to keep his composure, because if there's any negative to his sort of play, it's not in his it's in his Tekken. It's more in his mentality, right? So if you can stay calm here, I think you can do it. But PiKa, I mean, it was a good job to him to clutch that out.
I mean, speaking of Doug being emotional, hasn't he broken a stick before, Spag, at an event? Like,
Why would you do that? Why would you?
The
Why would you
worst
pose a
timing.
man like that?
I'm just speaking to what you've been, you know, saying. I'm just backing up, you know.
I ain't said nothing. I don't know what you're talking about.
What Spag's been talking
I said
about.
nothing.
Yeah, actually, no. You know what, Kobe? I think you're right. I do remember Spag talking.
I said no such thing. I said no such thing.
But yeah, no, like Doug is someone who's definitely passionate about this game. And someone who, you know, if you get in his head, it can be an awful. Like I've said, I have an inbox full of messages from Doug. Right? So that is the type of player he is. But you know, it's not like
Nice.
it's not like he's just some random salty player. He is one of the best players in Europe, you know.
Yeah.
And for some reason, Doug picks Hammerhead stage for some reason. I don't really understand that, you know.
He actually goes to the stage quite often.
Yeah,
He
bit of a
even
weird
did it
stage
before as
pick.
well. Yeah.
Down 2-1. Down 2-1.
Oh yeah. Has the life in now.
You know what Doug did there was smart as well. He sidestepped the Rapuken and ran in the back one, because Pika's someone who really likes to push buttons after a Rapuken because he wants you to counter hit you, and Doug was like 2 steps ahead and ready to counter hit. Just unfortunate there that he didn't get it.
It is still kind of early on in the set. Both guys, they're still trying to like close those gaps in knowledge as to what they know about the other guy. So Doug probably just checking a few things. Same thing for PiKa before they really start going for the call outs and the reads.
Back to the first wall bounce in the game.
Crazy how they just decided to take that mechanic and give it to
I feel like Geese was the testing waters for it. You know, they gave him that back to see if wall bounce works in this game, and they're like, huh, everyone gets one.
It did nicely. A lot of people thought that it was going to take like the gameplay out of hand, take it out of hand. You know what I mean? And but it kind of fit right in with everything else that the characters have. So you know, a lot of the wall bounces are unsafe. So they definitely maintained that balance aspect when adding like a whole new mechanic to the game.
And then you have Julia, who has a 13 frame safe mid wall bounce.
Oh yeah. Stand out, right?
Not a big fan of Horongs as well, Kwas. We've got to talk about Horongs.
No, but it's +4, which means if you jab and
Rob, you should stop talking after you said +4. You should not say anything. That's it.
No, but the thing is, it's +4 in Flamingo, so that's not that deep.
Count it down 4.
That's not that deep.
PiKa is fighting for his life, and you're arguing about Horang.
Oh, punish that! No.
A jab just whipped.
Wow, he's fighting with that 5 points.
He's still got 1 bar. He's
nearly
got
got
2. Oh, the dick jab. And PiKa nearly fought that back from a magic pixel, too. That was incredible.
Oh, finishes it. Nice punish there from PiKa. Oh, a bit cheeky there from Doug, but it works out. Gonna get wall as well.
The risk,
Nice.
and it paid off.
Knew that he couldn't get the Gatling there. It was a shallow wall splat, so he cashed out as best he could.
Good adaptation on the combo.
Running one. One thing that PiKa actually does, I haven't seen him do it today. He does running one into Raging Storm. I haven't seen him do it yet, but that's something to watch out for.
What if he did it right there?
I think he's saving it for last round situation.
Literally the final round.
Yeah. Doug.
Oh,
Might take it
break,
2-1
break,
here.
Oh, nice. Good
Thirteen
break.
Time's winding down.
seconds
Yeah.
Send it up. Nice duck.
Wow.
2 bars.
Strong.
Raise
Straight
drive.
away.
The
That's
hard
Spencer.
coming. What?
Down
He's gonna
back
find
two,
it, he's gonna
excuse
find
me.
He does! Oh, it was dodgy.
Oh my god.
At the buzzer, dude.
Doug. The thing is, why are you ducking against Steve?
Damn, like 3 on it.
Just Doug just did running 2 into back 2 and it worked. So yeah, about that.
Maybe you're trying to press a button or something. I don't know. That's a bit weird. I think he was scared of the down by 3, but maybe at that range you wouldn't have hit. Maybe if you held back or backdash, I don't know. But yeah, either way,
Clock
good read from
pressure.
Doug. Yeah.
The clock pressure makes you do funny things, right? Even if you're up, even if you're losing, you might just like accidentally duck. You might just not duck, and just it comes down to one move sometimes.
It might have been one of those situations where Doug was like, if this hits, I win. If it doesn't, we have another round. You know what I mean? I think it was just Doug just saying, why not? See where it goes. It is what it is.
It is what it is. All right, so it's 2-1 now for Doug. PiKa putting up a better fight here than he did before, but you know, Doug's still clutching out here in those crazy situations. So it still can go either way. I still don't think that PiKa's going to switch character though. I think he will stick with Geese the whole way. And he's been doing all right. He's shown that he can do it, right? He's taking it to final rounds, and he's got a match on the board as well. So yeah, let's see what happens.
I think this late into the set as well, there's really there's 2 ways you can argue that, right? At this point, after so many games in this event, switching off the Geese might be detrimental to just your comfort. Even just trying to throw off Doug from that matchup could ruin your own game plan. But at the same time, maybe sticking to Geese is keeping him locked into a matchup that he's just not winning, you know? Yeah. Either way, though, he is sticking with it. And we do have Twilight Conflict. So I'd imagine this is mostly for the balcony break. I can't see any reason for this other than that. Although we did see this earlier on as well, so obviously there's some sort of personal preference for it.
Yeah, just personal, right? You never know.
For some reason, he just doesn't want to pick the hardest state here. I don't know.
Could be he doesn't want to allow Geese to do those ridiculous. Sorry, not Geese, but Steve to do those ridiculous wall-to-wall combos. Steve's no slouch either when it comes to the wall carry.
Yeah.
Steve's wall pressure is crazy, and Howard Estate has like 8 walls. So
So there are layers in this matchup. This is clearly probably not the first time that they've played each other. So a little bit of history that we may not be taking into account as well.
Absolutely. These players would have come across each other a lot in ranked, in other online events. Beautiful stuff from Doug there.
Doug just going for the max damage, max execution stuff. Right now, he is feeding himself. There's the back one counter hit. Seems looking very good now for Doug.
Wow.
Oh, Doug
The max stuff. He's executing right now. Somehow.
This guy's a DJ in his real job. He's a DJ from Paris, man. He's making music here with the arcade stick.
Oh, boy. Simple albatross spin.
Round 3.
To take it. And this is it right here. Set point for Doug from Paris. He's trying to get that rematch in the grand finals with Calic, who's been waiting for a while now.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, burns that 1 bar on the back 3-2. And this is very important now for PiKa, guys. Cannot afford to lose another game. He is out at 3rd if he does.
That's 50 points on the line here. The thing is, he has no bars to work with right now. Down 2-1-2 counter hit.
The MVP of the day, really.
He has no bars to work with right now.
Last chance for PiKa. Last chance.
Oh, nice interrupt. That was big. He needed that back too.
Opportunity
This
now.
without a bar. He needs to do this without a bar.
He's in the corner.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he gets the wall bounce.
KO.
Win for a combo. If that was me, I would have just rage arted.
Yeah,
I would
rage arted, ground throw. PiKa's got this thing where he always goes for the droppable combo when it's for the kill. And I guess sometimes you just gotta buckle down and do something safer.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Oh man, has he dropped that today? I don't think he has.
He's gonna do the max damage. He does the hard one.
He's executing like a madman right now. Yep, there it is.
Oh, he actually went for the tackle.
Oh, yeah, the armor.
And Fast bar.
That was nice from PiKa. He's put Doug back to the wall. This is important.
Oh, huge. Realigns. He gets a clean combo.
Yeah, wall to wall.
Very nice
Still
stuff.
no
Rage
bars though,
drive.
but he has the life lead. But Doug is in rage, and that means one thing and one thing only.
Rage drive. There it is.
Oh. Stand up too.
Doug had the rare execution error there on the wall.
1-1-2. Can
Might
he
cost
make
him this round.
rocket punch? Down forward one.
Yeah.
Oh, the Rapukin. We zoning now, boys.
And the thing is, it's final round, and PiKa has a bar. He finally has a bar to work with. Oh,
he gets counter hit though.
He's in a better situation than he's been in the last 2 rounds to close things out, but is it too little too late though? Doug prepares.
Well, when it comes
Oh,
to
there it is, the punch prayer. I talked about that earlier.
yeah, always when
PiKa
it comes-
time.
Just needs
Where
that
PiKa's
one.
been doing it.
I don't know what to do now. I don't know what to say. I
He
could
just
have
needs
been
one hit. One hit. I think PiKa did do this.
Oh, 2-1. Best round of the game. He's going to do it again because it's the best. Back 3.
Oh, just a dash jab. Just a dash jab.
Doug from Paris will take it 3-1, and once again have his opportunity to go up against his teammate Kalak in the grand finals, ladies and lads. We have an all French grand final, all Paris grand finals here with Doug from Paris versus Kalak.
Shout out to France.
Allez.
Allez, 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 c'est magnifique.